is a WJBF News Channel 6 news break.
Breaking news from Facebook, courtesy of Daniel Barbara. Bill 156 in Japan has passed. This could be the end of anime, manga, and games from Japan. Now, for those of you who don't feel like reading the entire article, I'll read it here for you, right here on camera. Tokyo's ban on anime, manga, and games featuring virtual crimes, or which are likely to interfere with the healthy development of youth, has passed after the DPJ agreed to support it. The bill, however, still does not ban actual real-life crimes in media, such as rape. Books, magazines, and other real-life media are also unaffected by this bill. The DPJ's only addition to the critical portion of the law was a short rider which requests prudent application of the law in light of any artistic, social, scientific, or satirical merits the work might express. It does not, however, add any legal obligation to consider these or establish any clear or independently enforced criteria for judging whether the work can be declared harmful or not. Even more bizarrely, the final draft actually removed the passage that imposed a duty not to possess photographic child pornography on Tokyo residents, whilst leaving the section banning erotic manga and anime and explicitly excluding photographic materials all but unchanged. The bill is intended exclusively as an anti-otaku law seems to be beyond doubt. And might I add that this information is coming from GameInformer.com, one of the blogs by the member Sakapato24. Just if you want to look it up, we'll have the link posted below in the description box. The generally expected form the law will take is that of a makudari body, which will inspect all anime, manga, and games, with only those titles receiving approval as healthy, able to be sold regularly in Tokyo shops. The rest will be relegated to the adult corner. The most immediate and direct effect of the law will almost certainly be to see ecchi manga such as To Love Ru, Bishoujo titles such as Champion Red, and most BL manga, as well as any seinen manga with especially mature themes, banned from general sales. Presumably, most will then be cancelled due to a lack of suitable magazine or tankobon distribution channels, with a few perhaps being resurrected as 18-plus Ero manga. As has already been seen, publishers will also likely be purging future anime, manga, and games of any content liable to fall foul of the law, and removing all the titles from distribution. The law probably also spells the end of most late-night anime in Tokyo, and by extension everywhere else, which it would appear to ban under its distribution clause. Given the vague wording of the current season alone, it seems Oreno Imoto, Pantheon Stalking, Yosuga, Sora no Otoshimono, Milky Holmes, and others would all fall foul of its various stipulations. There is also some doubt as to whether Kamikets will be able to be held under the new regulations. If not, its cancellation or removal to another prefecture seems likely, although a lack of sufficiently large spaces may severely complicate this. Now, this law here comes into effect July of 2011. So with magazine, tankobon, anime, and game release schedules being what they are, it seems likely its effects will be felt much sooner. In a genuinely democratic state, there might be a scope to overturn it before then, but from what has been seen so far, it seems unlikely publishers have the guts or savvy to do anything about it. Or maybe they just can't do anything about it. I don't know. That was my 2 cents. Yeah, I'm supposed to abstain from that, putting that in the news report, but simple mistake. Tokyo's ban of anime, manga, and games is not even law yet, but already mangaka are reporting publishers refusing to publish works set in schools or featuring school uniforms, or the previously published works even in danger of having their reprints cancelled. BL manga Shoku Takaku, oh dear, sorry, complains that her unidentified but unfortunately not small publisher told her to stop using school trappings in her manga. I was bluntly told the other day, because of the Tokyo ordinance, please stop using high school students in your manga. Depending on the label, it seems you can't even draw school uniforms. Yes, I was really shocked. I was astonished and responded, really? Really? It's come to that now already? She comments that she expects the industry's recent decline will only be accelerated by the introduction of the ban. Another BL mangaka, Hanako Meiji, reports her publisher is considering cancelling a reprint of her works. What's going to happen? A new edition of one of my titles was due to be published in April, but now it's under deliberation. I wouldn't be surprised if it's cancelled. She compares the political precedent the law presents to Japan's notorious 1925 Peace Preservation Law, a law which began Japan's lurch towards totalitarianism, by imposing a prison sentence of up to 10 years on anyone found guilty of threatening the national character of Japan. Then, just as now, a vaguely worded law allowed authorities to intimidate into silence all those they did not lock up directly, a fate which seems likely to befall all publishers of anime, manga, and games in Japan. Gaming is also affected by this law. So in other words, gaming publishers also have to take this bill seriously when creating a game. Like I said before, that's the author here, games such as Catherine will be very scrutinized when under this bill. Publishers like Square Enix, Namco Bandai, that produce video games as well as anime manga, have to either move out of Tokyo, so the bill will not be effective, or to abide by it. But moving is also a hard part. Tokyo is the biggest city in Japan, and if every single publisher moves out of Tokyo, the other cities might not have enough space for all the publishers. They will either have to move across seas or stay. This could be self-destructive for the Japanese economy too. The economy already seems to be bad as it is, and they'll also be losing revenue from one of the largest grossing revenue items that they have, which are manga, anime, and video games, if they impose this bill. You can see a link to the GameInformer article below in the description box. You can see a link to the original article posted on www.sankakucomplex.com. That link's also posted below in the description box. If you have any comments, concerns, or anything else, please comment below or comment on the Facebook in the Facebook area below when this is posted on Facebook. Please refrain from becoming violent and no profanity, or better yet, keep the comments clean and calm. Please don't become rowdy with them. Thank you for listening to this report. I'm Brandon Fields, here for YouTube News, I guess. Have a great day, everyone.